Hello students, welcome to the next session. It is your class 10th economics class, and in this session we will discuss about the globalization and the Indian economy. In the previous session we have discussed about the major changes in the Indian market in the last few decades, or basically last 2 decades. There is a huge change in the Indian market pattern. Earlier, lots of new brands which we are seeing in the market today were not available. There were very limited brands in the market, such as if we'll talk about the automobile sector. So there were only two brands, Fiat and Ambassador. But now we have a huge variety of international brands such as Mercedes, Audi, BMW, Porsche, Volkswagen, Land Rover, etc. So this change came in the economy and the market. So what is the reason behind this rapid change? Secondly, if we'll talk about take the other examples also, like clothing brands or the juice brands or other fooding items and utility items. So earlier there were a very limited scope in the market. We had very less choices, but now we have a huge variety of goods in the market available for sale, and we can buy them. So in these year, what happens, which thing happens, so that we got a huge variety of products in the market. So one of the reason is the advent or the starting of the multinational corporation is the cause. We have discussed about the production across countries in which the MNCs who are having the business in more than one countries taking the help of different countries to do the production. Their basic motive is to reduce the cost of the product. And we have seen the example. There is a industrial equipment producing company, and it is using many countries for its production and providing the services to the customers to save its cost basically. After this discussion, we were on the topic interlinking production across countries. How it happened? This is our topic today, which we'll discuss in detail. The topic is in general MNC set up production where it is close to the markets. This is the first point, कि MNC set up production where it is close to the markets, where there is skilled and unskilled labor available at low cost, and where the availability of other factors of production is assured. So this is the point, कि MNC set up their production in the areas where they can easily get the places to sell their products, and also the areas where they can get laborers, skilled laborers and unskilled laborers easily, so that they can save their cost, and the availability of the factors of production is assured, so they can do their production with the very nominal costs or the less costs. So in addition, MNCs might look for government policies that look after their interest. Later, you will read more about the policies in this chapter. So they are also looking for the governments, which countries are providing more benefits to the MNCs to establish the business in their country. So having assured themselves of these conditions, MNCs set up factories and offices for production. So this is clear कि factories and offices set up by the MNCs in such nations or countries which are providing them some leverages, and also they establish them in the countries where the labor cost is less, raw material or the factors of production are available, and they can minimize their cost by doing production in those countries, and the trade conditions are favorable for them. The money that is spent to buy assets such as land, building, machines, and other equipment is called investment. And investment made by MNC is called foreign investment. So I think you now know the meaning of investment. Key investment is the expenditure done or spent on the buying assets such as land, building, machines, and other equipment. And when any foreign country or MNC doing this type of investment, it is called the foreign investment. So finally we can say any investment is made with the hope that these assets will earn profit is known as foreign investment. फॉरेन इन्वेस्टमेंट कोई भी एमएनसी क्यों करती है, कोई भी कंट्री क्यों करता है दूसरे कंट्री के अंदर, कि उस कंट्री से वो प्रॉफिट अर्न करेगा. ये होता है बेसिक मोटिव. सो एट टाइम्स एमएनसी सेट अप प्रोडक्शन जॉइंटली विद सम ऑफ द लोकल कंपनीज. कई बार ऐसा होता है कि एमएनसीज अपने बिजनेस को लोकल कंपनीज के साथ सेटअप करती है. सो वी कैन सी द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ द कंपनी लाइक मारुति सुजुकी. So Maruti is a local company and Suzuki is an international company of Japan. He did the partnership with the local manufacturer Maruti and started the automobile sector, in the automobile sector. Similarly, we have many other brands. IFCO Tokyo brand is there, and many other brands are there, which international brand, which are making the partnership with the local companies. Okay, so what is the reason for that, कि they are making the relation with the local companies of these countries? The benefit to the local companies of such joint production is twofold. The local companies are also getting the benefits. Two benefits. What are the two benefits? First, MNCs can provide money for additional investments, like buying new machines for faster production. That is the first benefit which local producers or the local companies will get if we are shaking hand with the MNCs. The second benefit is MNCs might bring with them the latest technology for production. So we will shift this factory to another country. It has become expensive here. So this can be done by the MNCs. So and MNCs keep searching the countries or the nations where they can reduce their cost and start their businesses. So what is the final outcome in this heading, interlinking production across countries, is that we should look after the countries and we should choose such countries where the MNCs are getting the proper facilities for doing trade, and they are also getting the facilities of the production at the lower cost. There must be the markets near to that place, and skilled and unskilled laborers are available and in that area, and production is assured, factor of production is assured in that area. So these are the facilities MNCs look after when they establish their businesses. Okay, so another example is, but the most common route for MNCs investment is to buy up local companies and then to expand production. First it was कि they do the partnership, and second they purchase the local companies and then they expand business or production. So MNCs with huge wealth can quite easily do so. To take an example, let's see, there is an example. Cargill Foods, a very large American MNC, has bought over smaller Indian companies such as Parak Foods. And Parak Foods had built a large marketing network in various parts of India, where its brand was well reputed. Also, Parak Food had 4 oil refineries, whose control has now shifted to Cargill. And Cargill is now the largest producer of edible oil in India, with a capacity to make 5 million pouches daily. So it's a huge asset or a huge win for the MNC Cargill. So in fact, many of the top MNCs have wealth exceeding the entire budgets of the developing countries गवर्नमेंट्स. अब एमएनसीज इतनी पावरफुल हो सकती हैं कि जो एक कोई भी किसी भी कंट्री के पूरे ईयर के डेवलपमेंटल बजट से ज़्यादा उनकी वर्थ हो सकती है. विथ सच इनॉर्मस वेल्थ, लाइक सो लार्ज सो ह्यूज वेल्थ, इमेजिन द पावर एंड इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ द एमएनसीज. तो अभी हम समझ सकते हैं कि एमएनसीज कितनी पावरफुल होती हैं, एंड दे हैव अ ह्यूज इन्फ्लुएंस ऑन द कंट्री. So here you can see jeans produced in developing countries being sold in USA for $145 or rupees 6,500. So these jeans you will get in India at the lower price if they are producing here. But if in India or in Bangkok or Thailand or in Pakistan or Bangladesh or Sri Lanka, which are developing countries, the USA is giving these works of stitching to these countries, and then it's do the branding, labeling of its well-known brand name over it, and then those MNCs can sell it at a very high price in their country or in the rest of the world. Okay, so after this we will discuss the other ways by which the MNCs can control the production on a country. In the next session we'll discuss this in detail, and today we have discussed कि MNCs can do the interlinking of production by purchasing the local companies or by making the agreement with the local companies. So okay students, see you in the next session. Keep reading the chapter and send your work if you have not sent your work for evaluation in the Google Classroom.